Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of ABAP Explained. Today we are looking onto episode 2 of improving your ABAP skills by performing the new syntax instead of the old one, and we are looking onto table expressions today. So the thing where you use the square brackets to read rows from internal tables, and this is an alternative way for the read table statement, which you definitely know. And to start off, I have created a constant with the plain type and just a selecting everything from the sFlight table with the plain type declared here. So let's go to example 1. And in the old syntax, you would need to declare a row of type sFlight. And let's say that we want to select the first index, the first record of this table that have been found. You would use the read table lt flights index 1 into ls row. So that's the old syntax. And you would need to perform a C check to be sure that the record has been found. So if it's different than 0, it means that nothing has been found. And you could do, for example, a message, no records found, type W, so a warning. And that's the old syntax. And the new way to do this, so the new syntax would just be to declare do an inline declaration where we declare ls row a380 just as the name of the plain type, and it's equal to lt flights 1. So I am selecting the first record of this table. So you can definitely see that it's less coding than that, but it's not so easy. Of course, you've got to check if the record has been found. And in the case of using table expressions, where you are retrieving a row, you need to do a try catch. A try catch for a particular exception, which I'm gonna demonstrate now, just so you can see. This flight, just need to fix this type error. And let's say we want to get the record of the number 1000. I'm activating and running the code. As you can see, it's coming with a dump because the record has not been found and it's resulting in a dump. It's throwing the exception CX CEDAP line not found. And anytime you use table expressions, you're gonna need to catch this exception. So we just need to do a try catch CX CEDAP line not found. I'm just gonna catch this error, and now we might do also a warning message, and you're good to go to select any index from this table. So let's go back to 1, and this one is the same as this one. So that's the new way to select stuff. And now let's go to example 2. A very similar example. So I'm just gonna copy this, but now instead of selecting by the index, I want to select by some key. So I am selecting into ls row with key, and let's use again, maybe not the plain type because it would be repetitive, but maybe char ID would be, in my case, LH, for example. And yeah, that's the same way, basically selecting the same stuff. But in the new syntax, you can do it also. Instead of selecting just by the index, we can do the same here. So char ID, and I can select by any field of this table. Any field. I can use one, I can use multiple. So even doing the repetitive thing and selecting the plain type equal to LC plain type, for example. Yeah, just that repeat the same names. Let's row 381 for now. So as you can see, I'm selecting by 2 keys. It's also possible. And yeah, this looks, for me, at least better, and it's the new syntax. So if you want to improve your code, you should definitely use this table expression. And the third example, the last one for today, it would be to select a particular field of this result structure. So for example, if we want to select everything, again, in the old syntax, it's going to look similar. And for example, I want to select the date of the flight. Then after checking that the record has been found, I would need to declare a variable. So lv date of the type it's as date, and I would assign the variable from this row the field fl date. This would be the old syntax to do this. And in the new syntax, it's again gonna be shorter. I don't need to put everything into the structure. I can already date of this flight, select here which field I want to select. So I want to select it from the LT flights with the carrier ID LH and the field carrier ID. So as you can see, I can select any field. And now the shortage of the code is visible very good. So we are losing this line, we are losing this line. We are doing this everything in this one line. So now you can definitely see that it's cleaner, easy to read, basically a better way to do your coding. And as in the last episode, I'm gonna show the whole code so you can do a screenshot and use it as a reference for your future coding. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, a subscription, and I hope I see you in the next video.